for a tale about a podcast that'll leave you frail. Hard way wrestling coming at you raw, bringing the heat, breaking every law. They drop the truth, no holds barred, talking smack, getting you hyped up hard, calling out the fakes, exposing the lies. Hard way wrestling taken by surprise. Hard way wrestling coming to your city. Nothing but realness, nothing but grit. Going down a gauntlet, making them all. Hard way wrestling straight from the heart.
Well, welcome to Highway Wrestling, where if Austin stands up right now, he's got the biggest Uncle Howdy boner ever.
I'll plead the fifth. I'll plead the fifth.
What's going on? How we doing? Are we good?
We good.
Great. We're out here.
Awesome. Are we up in here?
So
There's some audio.
let's really quick talk about the Uncle Howdy thing for a sec. I haven't seen it, but I just had this really funny idea about something going for the Uncle Howdy, especially for the day, like when they decide to debut this whole thing, like on
Here we go
on TV. So do you remember when after Paul Bearer died and they did the hologram of Paul Bearer in the ring, and Taker came out and did the one knee salute to Paul Bearer?
Yeah.
So we've got the technology now. We've got AI. We got all this kind of stuff. What if they decided to do a hologram Bray Wyatt?
Well, I saw a picture today with
that would be badass.
all the people from the Wyatt family, and then Bray's like light blue.
Yeah, like a hologram. Yeah, but if they did that, like to start out and like really introduce it, and like it'd only be the very first time they do it, but they introduce it with Bray, like Uncle Howdy coming out, and they have this hologram Bray Wyatt in the ring. And they kind of use like AI and stuff to simulate his voice. And he says, like, I don't want to say the word deputizes, but somehow like, commissions Uncle Howdy to carry on his legacy and something like, I don't know. I just think it would be very, very interesting if they could do something like that.
I think it would be very good, but on the same note, it would be very, very emotional.
Yeah.
Like imagine
it turns that baby immediately.
Yeah.
Right.
And the whole point of this is they want revenge for because obviously the group at this point is unknown, but there's high speculation that it's like Eric Rowan, Bo Dallas, Dexter Lumis, and
Nikki Cross,
Joe
Gacy.
Yeah.
And Joe Gacy, who are all rejects, right? They're all rejects in the wrestling world. They just want revenge at this point. So
I wish they'd bring Eric Young back.
Eric Young's an interesting one, but he's getting up there. Like he can't take these stupid bumps anymore. So I mean, if they're gonna bring him back, he's got to play like he's got to play the like managerial style role if he's gonna come back with them, in my opinion.
Yeah. He just took a stupid bump against Kazarian and about lost his ears. So
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. That's the point. Like, he can't be doing this stupid shit anymore.
Well, he won't be doing that kind of stupid shit. The WWE doesn't do that as much as
AEW, TNA.
On a pay-per-view, yes. Not on a Thursday afternoon on a house show taping with 7 people in the audience. It's a different type of layout. But yeah, Eric Young's kind of a fucking weirdo. And then Nikki Cross's husband,
Ivar?
No, it's not Ivar.
Oh,
looks
Big Damo.
Like, yeah, Damo. Yeah. Looks like Ivar.
Or yeah, never mind, wrong guy.
So, yeah, no, I think that'd be cool as shit. So, what was this latest version?
It was so they just did a whole thing on Twitch for an hour. It was an hour-long video of like the psychiatrist appointment of either Uncle Howdy or the Fiend or somebody. It was like an hour-long psychiatrist appointment where QR codes kept popping up and videos kept popping up, and like it kept glitching. She would leave from time to time. You would hear this person writing stuff down. It was actually really cool. And then at the very end, she disappears, and then like this short little 45, 30-second clip plays where at the very end you see a black and white, like super faded picture of that Fiend from the Bray Wyatt documentary.
The new mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which that mask is sick as fuck.
It is pretty sick. It was at WrestleMania World. We got to see it at WrestleMania World. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. I think I got a picture of it. I don't remember.
Yeah. If they debut that and they put it in the fucking shop, it's going to be the number one seller immediately. It doesn't matter if it's $200 or $2,000. It will be
that
the number
mask?
one seller. Yes. That mask is literally so fucking sick, and so many people love Bray Wyatt that mask would sell out instantly.
Yeah.
You gonna get yourself one?
Yes, I don't care if it's $200 or $2,000. It will be
done. He'll
right
be
back
selling
there.
all of his pops.
Yep.
You can sell that. You can sell that championship back there.
Nah, that stays. Everything else can go. Even my girlfriend's shelf. Everything off of that can go.
My girlfriend showed.
I thought he was about to say his girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, you're just gonna see Austin on the street corner selling himself to get the rest of the money that he needs.
Rob Wells says
Amen.
everybody's getting excited over Uncle Howdy, but it's really Chris Jericho coming back.
God.
It's the Y2J.
I'll tell you what.
Y2J shit.
Did you see the
Y2 Howdy.
advertisement of the Young Bucks new shoes that they're going to be selling on AEW?
Oh God, no.
No.
Yeah. They got like pumps on them. I bet you Brian Hardy's already all over the internet trying to find them.
Scouring the internet, and then sending 300 voice messages about it. Yeah. I do they debut Uncle Howdy and Saudi?
Yes.
Where they buried were they really buried Bray?
I really think so.
I try to forget that moment.
And I think all of us do at this point.
Yeah.
We that never happened, okay? That never fucking happened in my eyes.
It actually really didn't happen. Because at that time, all those shows were like one-offs and out of canon, and whatever happened there really never happened. So,
Although it did cause a title change, so technically speaking, it did happen.
well, we've had title changes before. That's
Yeah, one of the most dumbest title changes of all time.
yeah. I don't. We still don't know the reason behind that, right? I mean,
That never happened, and the Hell in the Cell with Seth Rollins never happened. Those two matches never fucking happened in the history of WWE.
Another dumb one.
yeah. Let's pretend that Pitch Black match didn't happen either.
Yeah, that's another one.
I actually didn't mind that match.
Yeah,
I was one of those people that was like,
you were the one.
probably.
Yeah, it was a bad
It was a great concept, just poor execution.
Yeah. Yeah, you were the one. All right, well, let's get into it here. Tiffany Stratton is facing some backlash over Jade Cargill video. Did you guys see this video?
I did.
No, I missed.
I have it. I have it. It was just in a wrestling match. They were in a tag match, I think. And were they?
Was that a house show?
Must have just been a house show.
It looked like a tag match.
It did look like a tag
Why
match.
the hell would
Jade and Bianca?
have her
was it a
hand
tag?
out?
Yeah, that's a good question. But
I don't know.
But Tiffany had some said some sort of racial. I don't know if it wasn't a slur, but she said something she should have said.
Does it matter? So, are you talking about the black bitch comment?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's a TikTok audio, and she just happened to post it on her story.
Yes,
So-
and added that audio to it. So why would she do that?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know if she really meant to, but on the same note, that's so fucking
she
out of
meant
pocket.
to. She edited it together and posted it. All right, we'll look at the video here real quick. Let people see who hasn't seen it yet. It's real quick. It's like 5 seconds. Yeah, so basically she calls her a black bitch. And it's just, again, when I heard it the first time, I knew immediately that this wasn't, it didn't sound right. It wasn't real audio. What didn't happen? It might have happened in a match. They just didn't get up the correct audio. And she's like, well, I'll fix that. Do you think, Scotty, there should be something done about Tiffany Stratton? for this video because obviously she edited it. I thought it was a fan video.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fan video, and then come to find out that she had posted it herself, and then she ended up taking it down. Do you think that they should do something with Tiffany Stratton? Take her out of. I mean, they're talking. People are calling for her head, and they want her out of the Queen of the Ring tournament. So,
I mean, it all. We have no idea in what context she was posting this. I mean, here's the thing. Jade herself has
Pretty
one
bad
called,
adjective to use there. In today's day of age.
Jade once called herself a bad black bitch on AEW.
No, she didn't.
Yeah,
She
she
just
did.
said, "I'm that bitch."
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't think she ever mentioned her color at all.
I'm pretty sure she did at least once. We'd have
And
to go
Brandy told her it was an open mic night, bitch. I don't think anybody ever said or she ever said the word black bitch ever. I've been reading a lot about it, trying to find the exact, just to make sure it wasn't some fake bullshit. Cancel Scotty.
Yeah,
LOL.
might as well. I can't.
Um,
I honestly,
Yeah,
I
she
look at
said,
it
"I'm that
as-
bitch."
I'm that bitch, right?
yeah, like I don't know. I
Because I was under the same assumption you were, Scotty, that she
Yeah.
might have mentioned it herself, and that's where she got. And now me, and that's we're all canceled. Well, we were canceled last. We were canceled last show, so we're still here. I was under the same assumption too, because of the audio being posted over top of the video. So I thought maybe Tiffany had took it from her and did it right.
Yeah.
So, but it wasn't. It wasn't. So.
I don't know. I really like. I don't like.
Okay,
this-
you're putting up magazines, Scotty, and you call someone a black bitch at your work. Where are you working? Where are you working the next day?
Nowhere.
Right.
But again, in this, I don't know. It's I'm on the fence about a situation like this because, like, again, you don't
That
do
was something good about calling someone a black bitch, Scotty.
Yeah, you're not making me believe.
I know. I'm sitting here smiling the whole time, like,
Scotty, let me go to Rick. All right, let me go to Rick. Right.
It's not a good look for Tiffany Stratton, that's for damn sure.
So
And
Rick, go ahead.
isn't she supposed to be taking on Bianca in the next round?
Friday.
Friday.
Tomorrow.
is.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oof.
She might die.
Yeah, there might be some receipts coming.
And again, listen, in a locker room, people say shit. Right? In a football locker room, baseball locker room, wrestling locker rooms, people we make fun of each other. I've been called very Caucasian on many. Actually, TJ Slice just told me I was very Caucasian. And then another guy said he's darker than you. So Ricky, as a manager, someone on your crew, you hear that, you hear what has been said. What do you do?
Well, you're unfortunately, again, with this day and age, and everybody has they don't want to offend somebody, so you really got to investigate the shit out of everything.
Yeah,
Because we just had an incident where a customer, I think it was on Easter Sunday, was getting pretty pissed off about something, and one of our front end coordinators basically told the customer, "Fuck you," and like. To me, that's instant termination. Like, you've just been promoted to customer, get the hell out, go clock out, go home, you're done. But
Right.
unfortunately, like, you got to investigate everything.
So, okay, now, what
But
if your
if-
person
if-
on your
if-
crew
if
looks
I
like
hear-
Tiffany Stratton?
If I hear that, I mean, again, it's going to be pretty hard to deal with if they look like Tiffany Stratton.
Right.
And if I had somebody that looked like Tiffany Stratton on my crew, I'm going to get fired for fraternization at some point. But anyway, we're getting off topic.
You fire the person she said it to, so they can't go back.
you've been trespassed.
He's been trespassed. Right?
No, but in all seriousness, like if somebody said that, yeah, they're getting canned, they're getting sent home immediately.
Yeah. I don't know that this has ever flown in the WWE unless you're Vince McMahon, right? I mean, we've had people say things before, right? And they've gotten in trouble for whatever, inappropriate touching.
This
Yeah,
isn't.
that's a whole different. So
Well, and here's the question.
race is a hot button topic all the time, no matter
This
what.
isn't Booker T calling Hogan the N word.
Yeah.
So I just looked at it real quick. Sorry, Scotty.
No,
The Bianca Tiffany Stratton match is not being advertised anymore.
Ruh-roh.
So she got pulled from Friday.
You think she got pulled?
It's not advertised at all on SmackDown, like on the website.
Oh yeah, Rob, you're right. Vince did say the N word on TV
To
doing
Cena.
a backstage with Cena.
Yeah, he just said it to Cena. Yeah.
When he's wearing his when he ECW champion,
Yeah,
he had
he
his
was
do-rag
do-rag
on
on.
after getting his head shaved by
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
What's up?
Yeah. What's up, Mom? Yeah. Anyway, so I honestly don't know what they're going to do. I mean, Ricky, you're saying that they pulled this, or also you're saying they pulled this match. They were talking about pulling this match. They were talking about pulling her out of the tournament completely. I mean, she has we don't know yet, but she's got the world at her fingertips right now with the WWE, man. But there's no place for that kind of stuff, right?
No.
What you say in the
Right.
backseat of your car when you're driving down 15 at 2:00 in the morning or 1:00 in the morning. Hey, ayo. Owen Hardy's in the house, our favorite Hardy. Well, third favorite Hardy.
Whoa, he got demoted.
Yeah, well, Lacey's number one. Lacey's always going to be number one with me. And Lacey's always going to be number one. And
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm mixing up names at this point. The
Yeah,
only
well,
one that I
every
know
time-
for a fact. is
Ariel's
Owen
not
and
even a
Brian.
Hardy, and now
Every time we're at ATCW show, like I know the names, but I can't put them on a face.
Yeah.
Swear to God, there's a new one that shows up every time.
They adopt kids. They just like kids walk by their neighbor. Like back in the 80s, they used to call that kidnapping.
Now it's called adoption.
Brian, right now it's called adoption, unwanted adoption. Brian's like, hey, you guys, like, hey guys, you want? All right, let me do my Brian. Hold on. Hey guys, you like to play? You want to see me play guitar? I got a new Chris Jericho figure.
Superstar Billy Graham, actually.
Yeah. No, he's just like, hey, do you want a free baseball card? It's got my picture on it.
That's right, Rob. Get him some damn name tags. That's actually a good. That's
a
whole
good
right
idea.
side- that's the whole right side of ATCW, so we can't shit on them. And everybody sits on that side. So, I promise there are no kids napping at the Hardy house. There's zero to kids napping at the Hardy house. So, anyway, we'll see what happens with this Tiffany Stratton deal. I mean, we just don't know. We just don't know. Scotty, it looks like they're keeping it under wraps, but it looks like AEW is coming back to Warner Brothers.
Ooh, this is interesting. But so what I just read the other day, again, it is very tight under wraps, but they have a negotiation period, exclusive negotiation period until like late June, I believe is what I read. And then they can negotiate outside of Warner Brothers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, their contract is actually up in December.
Okay. So here's an interesting thing about that. Like, again, they're negotiating. They still have to, or not have to, but they still are exclusively negotiating with Warner Brothers. And the other thing that I read is that they are AEW's contingency is they want their pay-per-views on Max. That's part of the deal, the contingency on their end of it. They want to get their pay-per-views on Max. Now, here's where it's going to get interesting. All right. Warner Brothers Discovery, TBS and TNT, they're small parts of this gigantic conglomeration. But considering how the AEW, I mean, again, this is one factor, but considering how the AEW television has been doing over the last, almost 6 months, how it's steadily been declining, and how their pay-per-view buy rates are starting to steadily decline. Now, it's not going to necessarily matter if they go on Max, where people just pay a flat fee, kind of like the cock. But at the same time, when you've got the steadily declining buy rates,
Never gets old when Scotty says that.
I don't know. Like, what
Scotty,
do you
pay for the cock? Be real with me.
Yeah, I pay for the cock. I mean,
Flip it.
yep.
That's like when, it reminds me of when you told him to ask for that toy dildo
Yeah.
at the fucking toy.
Greatest line. Yeah, my friend Jason would like to know if you have that new figure dildo. Oh man, I can't believe he said that. Something in me tells me that Scotty knew exactly what he was saying. But
Anyway,
so do you know? And I read this today that AEW is in the top 5 of TBS TV shows in all the demographics, all the major demographics. Top 5.
Doesn't shock me.
There's only 4. There's only 4 shows on the WB or on TBS, but they're in top 5.
yeah. I was about to say, who released that? Freaking AEW itself? Like
Warner Brothers.
Well, yeah. There's only 4 shows on there, and AEW is number 5 on that list. But no, I really am interested to see where this goes. If they stay on Warner Brothers Discovery, great, good for them. They got the renewal. But here's the other question as well: how much is this renewal going to go for? Because Tony's been pushing for ever since AEW started. It's all about the rights renewal. It's about the rights renewal. Will they get the same amount that they're currently under the contract for, or will they get less? Again, due to the low.
They're not going to get more.
Well, yeah, we know that, but
I would think not. But maybe, I don't know.
I mean, will they get the same or less? If they get the same, good for them, but it still blows Tony Khan's thing out of the water about the AEW or the renewal rights, saying, "Hey, you're gonna be successful when we get these renewal rights." If they get less, it really pushes AEW into the crapper in some ways by saying, we were supposed to get this great renewal and we didn't. And then the last aspect to it is, how long is this new contract going to be? Will they go for the 4 or 5 years that they did the last time, or will they drop it to a 2-year contract so that they have?
No, it'll be 5. They won't do a year. They won't do a rotating year or anything like that.
But again, if they're like the way I would structure it, if I were freaking Warner Brothers, is I would be like, you got a year, bring your stuff up, and then we'll discuss going another 4 after that.
Well, part of TBS's deal. And they're going to have some money because it looks like they're losing the NBA.
Okay.
So they're going to have
They're going to have a shit ton of money.
They're going to have to do something. I don't know if they spend all their money on AEW.
Fuck the NBA.
I don't know why they would, but
Well,
does that mean Shaq's out of a job because he's on TV?
No, they'll move that. Whatever streaming platform is going to get them, they'll get that show.
Okay.
I don't know who's getting the NBA, and I don't follow the NBA like that. But there is going to be some money. And honestly, cable's on its way out. Cable's on its way out, and it would pay them to get on a streaming service like WWE is going to be doing. I mean, they're going to be on the CW. NXT is going to be on the CW, but they're going to be on. They're going to be on NXT, or they're going to be on Netflix, and it's going to be ridiculous.
Yeah,
ridiculous. So, and that's the way it's going. Everybody should be getting on these streaming services. Get away from fucking cable. Just get away from it.
So I wonder with them going to Netflix, how much that's going to change like the production. Because right now they're doing great with production. Like I wonder if that's going to change it at all.
Well, it's WWE. They still have. They're probably, if they sign a streaming deal, they're going to have total control of everything. Still, they're still going to do their own production. Even when they went to the WB, weren't they on UPN?
Yeah, they were on UPN. Then they went to CW. Then over to freaking Sci-Fi, and then back to CW again.
Yeah. So and all that, they had their control production, right? What's his name was in charge of that the whole time?
Kevin Dunn.
So, they're not giving that part up. Rest, yeah, right. Is Scotty Ramone ever gonna throw that toothpick?
Gotta
at the
stick
end.
around to the end of the show
Yeah,
there.
Give it about, what is that?
35 more minutes.
35
He
minutes.
doesn't accidentally swallow it talking first.
Yeah.
We almost swallowed him. He was trying to get out of Bianca state. Go to Ricky. Yeah. Again, streaming service is where it's at. I am in the process. I'm going to be canceling my cable. I'm going to be watching all my AEW on the TBS app or on highlights on YouTube. That's just how.
Yeah.
Did you say they were going to be on Max?
Max for their pay-per-views is what they're
Pay-per-views.
trying
Oh,
to do.
sweet. I got Max.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like with you, Jason, I don't even have cable. Like I don't, like I use, I have several apps. I've got, Netflix, Hulu, the cock.
We were waiting on it.
He was starting to smile too because he didn't know where to fit the cock in. You just gotta. Sometimes
it's
Scotty
hard
just
to
gotta put it in where get in.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's hard to fit the cock in sometimes. You just got to go where it's got to go where it goes sometimes. But
I don't have that problem.
But yeah, no, like I've got all these, like, and most of the apps have all the shows that I want to watch or the old shows that I want to catch up on. And quite frankly, I do also still have Antenna. And side note for any cartoon lovers out there, MeTV is launching a broadcast channel if you still have Antenna to watch old cartoons. Great. I'm going to have a great time watching old cartoons on Antenna and just watching everything else on streaming services. So why do I need cable? And what are you pointing at? Anyways,
Jess comes in and flashes me every show. And one day I'm going to flip this camera around.
I was going to say, we are
You're
doing
gonna flip the camera and we're gonna get fucking taken down off of YouTube, Facebook, to X.
You might want to tell her I'll be there for, was it Crown Jewel?
Oh, Crown Jewel. Yeah.
First show.
But yeah, no, like you said, Jason, cable is a dying art. So why stick with it? Just I mean, and honestly, I think AEW, in my view, if there's one they should get on, even though it's not Warner Brothers Discovery, I think Hulu would be their best choice. If they go direct competition against Raw on Netflix, Hulu is the second best streaming service in my view. So to go, AEW needs to, like, if they can't get Warner Brothers Discovery, try to negotiate with Hulu and Disney.
Why don't they have their own streaming app? Is it
Because
Probably.
well, I mean,
They gotta code it, develop it, pray to God it works.
yeah, it's not too expensive for a billionaire. I mean, he could pay for it. He paid for the freaking video game, but the simple fact is, I don't think they have the infrastructure the way WWE did to do theirs. And look at what happened to theirs. They ended up selling out to NBC anyways. So, like the whole infrastructure that they built, which was quite honestly one of the best things. Like, I would have probably canceled more of my streaming services and just kept WWE Network. And then they went to friggin' the cock. And, it was like, what the heck? Like, so it was just
called.
Huh?
What was it called?
The cock.
They're already clipping that.
Yeah, I know.
Jason's writing down the times. Production is in the motion.
I was working on getting Chris Slade on. He can't right now. He's not available right this second. But I was gonna get Chris Slade on and talk to him about the Jade Cargill thing. So I figured if we have a black eye on, that would help us get through the part.
Yeah.
So no worries. He's busy. Anyway, yeah. Again, we'll see. I mean, all this is up in the air. We've been talking about this Warner Brothers, or we've been talking about the HBO Max thing for about a year now, right? So,
I was going to say about a year.
So we don't actually know exactly what they're going to do, or when they're going to do, or if they're ever going to do it. It's Tony Khan, so we don't actually know what the fuck he's going to do, and neither does he. So they are launching a new show on YouTube. It's wrong one. It is called Meal a Match.
Neil in a match.
Meal and a match. Yes,
Yeah.
that's it, and the fork. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Meal and a Match. The first episode is with
That sounds fucking stupid.
Eddie
Yeah.
Kingston, which is great because we get to watch Eddie Kingston eat.
Yeah.
It's fucking gross. Yeah, what was that round table they used to have for WWE? I don't know if they do it anymore. Where
Table for three.
Yeah, table for three.
Table for three,
That
yeah.
was actually decently interesting because it was
Yeah.
like three guys. It was basically a single show podcast for three guys or girls,
Yeah.
whoever.
And
they
it was the old timers getting together to talk about their past glories and stuff like that, and just share old war stories and road stories, and that was cool. Like I like that kind of aspect of it. And honestly, I will say that sometimes a good watch along, like I watched the CM Punk Randy Orton watch along of their match at Mania. That was also again really cool because you get to see the behind the scenes, them talk about what made the match so good and what the fact that they talked about their hatred of each other at that point, but that's what ended up making the match as good because they're like trying to outdo the other one. But this whole concept of a meal, like, first of all, there's not enough AEW matches that are that interesting to go back and watch. Like, I mean,
Jeez.
I don't know about
What a
that
hater.
one. I don't know about that one. Like,
okay, all
we're
right.
not the biggest fans of AEW around here, but they got some pretty good fucking matches. So I'm not gonna
Yeah.
sit here and discredit them.
I would be interested in a machine gun slap on a cheeseburger.
He's out here chopping lettuce like.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nah.
I don't know. It's Renee Paquette and RJ
Renee
City.
Oxley good.
Renee Etiquette and RJ City, who I felt RJ City was funny in the beginning, but now I don't find him funny. I don't know what it is. I just don't find him funny. I don't know. Maybe just me. But anyway, if it doesn't work for AEW and TBS or HBO Max or Max or whatever they're calling it now, we can go right back to YouTube.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, they're doing this both on what TNT or TBS and YouTube.
They always sampling members mark chips.
No one samples those, bro.
not even the mice out back from the store when
Yeah,
they get thrown away.
terrible. Terrible.
But yeah, like they're doing it on YouTube. So like, what's the point of putting it? I don't know. This seems like a YouTube show to me. Like, why are they having it on a network freaking broadcast? Like, what the heck? But again, in some ways, I guess we were saying earlier.
Well, social media is where it's at. Okay, so I think that, and I don't know all the numbers. We only know what they do on what they do on TBS, right? We only know that they only get 750,000 people for a Dynamite. We know that much. I want to know the numbers for YouTube streaming, those and the TBS app that they have. I want to know those numbers. Those are the numbers too, because people don't always have time to sit down for 2 hours or 4 hours and watch wrestling. Now, for WWE, it's the opposite. They seem to watch. I'd like to know the record with the Devo numbers, the DVR numbers and stuff. I'd like to know those. Like, I think we get a better idea of what AEW is viewership wise if we had all those numbers, not just the live viewership numbers for TBS. And social media is where it's at. YouTube is where it's at. Twitch is where it's at. All those streaming platforms, they have a different fan base or a different type of people per. Some people use Twitch. They won't use Twitch. They'll they'll watch YouTube, and they're all different. I want all those fucking numbers. If they're not pulling 1.5 or more from all that together, then I can't imagine them ever doing any good, unless they light somebody on fucking fire in the ring.
Let me ask you this.
Darby Allin.
John Moxley.
Let me ask you this. If they move to a platform let's say WWE and AEW do the same exact thing. They move to a platform where it's commercial free if you pay the $5 subscription, $10 subscription a month.
Yep.
Would you do it?
Yes.
So
Yes,
it's commercial free.
I hate picture in picture. I think
Yeah.
picture in picture takes so much away from wrestling. First of all, I'm wearing glasses for Christ's sake. I don't care how big my TV is. I don't care about Clearasil. I only care about wrestling. Put the commercial in fucking picture in picture. I know that doesn't pay the bills, but is AEW on the march to 1,000? Probably not. Probably not. So, yes, I would actually. In all my apps that I pay for now, I don't have commercials.
Yep.
I had the Hulu shit version of Hulu one time, and it took me twice as long to watch wrestling. And Hulu, I don't know if Hulu still does it, but Hulu used to cut segments out.
Really?
Yes. There were I would listen to podcasts after I watched Hulu or whatever, because I didn't have cable for a little while. I would just watch Hulu. And I didn't have a DVR. I just watched it on Hulu. And they'd be talking about certain segments, and I was like, I didn't fucking see that. They cut it down. It was a cut down version. So,
That's interesting. I did not know they did that.
Yeah. Oh,
This segment sucks.
Yeah. Right.
Well, you know what? Then maybe I should retract
That's
my
why
statement.
nobody knew who Dana Brooke was.
Yeah. Maybe I need to retract my statement about AEW going to Hulu, because 90% of their segments are cut worthy. So
my God.
they literally have a 5-minute.
All right, Cornette.
They'd have a 5-minute show over there. So,
Yeah, but
y'all keeping up with the Kendrick beef, the Kendrick and Drake stuff?
It's all stupid.
There's like a trend on TikTok. I'm gonna make one of Scotty tonight, and I'm gonna send it over to the chat.
Okay.
God.
So we'll just do this real quick. Y'all motherfuckers, I'm talking about your age group, Austin. Y'all motherfuckers don't know beef. Like, Kendrick Lamar and Drake, no one's getting shot.
What are you talking about? There was literally a shooting right outside Drake's house, like the night that he dropped the disc.
Somebody dropped the fucking gun. Get out of here.
Cheddar
I'm talking about dudes sitting. It was probably shooting. Anyway.
Plaxico Burris.
Right. I'm talking about dudes sitting at a stoplight in Las Vegas, and dudes just rolling up and lighting up the fucking car, and don't give a shit who's in it. Kids, fat men, doesn't matter. Rolling up in the studios is shooting people.
Why did you say fat men? Scotty was like,
I noticed that too.
Oh, Scotty Smalls. Now that's a beef. That's a beef where you never know if you didn't have a dude hanging you out of a window by your fucking ankles. That's a beef, bro. That's a real life fucking beef. Rob Will, okay. Oh, Kevin Erickson. Who's the chick in the bottom left corner?
bottom left corner is technically Scotty.
On my mine is Scotty. It's Scotty.
Yeah.
I know where he's going with that.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it's good to know Deadpool doesn't know his fucking rights from left.
Right.
So
yeah. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's knock out a little AEW review here real quick. Austin, you good with that?
Yeah. Let me grab it real quick.
Then we'll get out of here.
Sounds good to me. So to kick off AEW Dynamite, we had Jon Moxley and Bryan Danielson versus Jeff Cobb and Kyle Fletcher.
This Moxley started hot.
It did.
I saw a clip of Jeff Cobb the other day. That motherfucker's so goddamn strong for no reason.
He is ridiculously strong, and he looks like a bloated tick. Like every time I see Jeff Cobb, he's getting fatter, but he's stronger too. Like he's just round and fucking strong.
A bloated.
I think I had that clip where he caught a dude, threw a dude in the air, caught him, and did a fucking like belly to back suplex or something.
Yeah, that's the clip that I saw, and I was like, "Holy shit, this man is fucking massive." The result of this one was Danielson and Moxley picked up the dub over Cobb and Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher.
Fletcher, yeah, Fletcher.
Foucher. It won't be long until Jeff Cobb is all elite.
Yep.
I thought he
Hopefully-
It was all elite.
Now he showed up there like 3 years ago or 4 years ago as a hired gun. Remember, they hired him to. I think he hired him to kick Jericho's ass, or somebody did. Is that who it was? Or Jericho hired him to kick someone's ass?
I can't remember.
It was a long time ago, and they buried fucking Jeff Cobb.
Was it
first
like
night.
was it the 5 like challenges for Jericho whenever MJF was doing
You're
that
right.
thing?
That's who it was. That's who it was.
Okay,
Yeah, that
that's
was
when
it.
it was.
Yep.
All right.
And now Jeff Cobb is back, and he looks
Still
like
buried.
and he looks like Mr. Fuji.
After this match, we had the Bucks versus Matt Sydal and
Forgot
Christopher
about
Daniels.
Take a Shit or returning and
Clobbering, hitting
Robert
fucking,
Moxley.
Oh, yeah.
behind, yeah.
And then Claudia made the save. My
Yeah.
bad. I completely forgot about that.
No worries. Nobody gives a shit.
After this match, we had the Bucks versus Matt Sydal and Christopher Daniels for the AEW.
Matt Sydal, who is looking fucking older than Moses, and his partner Moses.
God.
Christopher Daniels is 1,000 fucking years old.
This man has looked the same since I started watching wrestling.
The fallen angel. He'll never hit the ground.
That
If
motherfucker
he does,
is free
he won't get
falling.
up.
Jesus. And they fired him.
Yep.
Yep. The Bucks defeated Sydal and Daniels in this one.
Jack Perry.
Jack Perry was on commentary.
So wait a minute. Remember when Sydal, they did that roulette battle royal, and Sydal wasn't it Sydal that was like
Yeah,
the
he was-
special guy?
He was the Joker, and he
He's a
came
Joker,
out
he
and he slipped off
he slipped off the top rope.
his first
About
move.
his fucking head.
Yeah.
Ruined him.
I forgot
Fucking
about
ruined,
that.
bro.
Yep.
Fucking ruined him.
Um,
We should have known right there that AEW was going in the fucking tank when Matt Sydal was
Well,
the
he was-
fucking
He was the Joker, and then I think the next pay-per-view, Leo Rush was the Joker, and at that point, I'm like, oh, crap.
yeah. The Joker can only be a fucking joke.
Yeah.
Next year's Joker, James Ellsworth.
James Ellsworth. Oh, no chin. Two hands and a fist. Come on. Whatever the fuck his dumbass saying is.
Yeah.
After this match, we had a hook squash where he took on a local talent named Sebastian Wolf. And then he called out Jericho, who came out with Big Bill. And then Jericho said if he wins a qualification match on Collision, he could have a shot at the FTW title. Hook attacked Big Bill, and then
Yeah,
Shibata came out to make the save and clear the ring.
a qualification match for a no disqualification title.
Jesus Christ. They're the worst. They're the worst.
And then after this match, we have your heavyweight champion in the middle of the fucking show.
Did you see that the clock
first-
had a clock up in the corner with like a countdown?
I
What?
didn't notice that.
Yeah, that
Ratings
was
drop.
during,
That's the only thing I can think. Countdown to ratings.
that was during what fucking match was that?
The first one.
Yeah, it was for the Young Buck match, I think.
And
Oh, they've been doing that, right? Where like they put a clock until the Young Bucks show up or whatever.
so what's bad about that is I kept watching the clock and not the match. And then picture in picture came in, and then I was totally fucked because I don't know where to look.
You gotta have
It's
Scotty syndrome where you can look one way and the other way at the same time.
Oh shit, that's a good idea. I didn't know where to look at the fucking clock or the Blue Chew ad.
Blue Chew. Jason, are you sure you're watching wrestling?
Not bad, dude.
All right, thank you. Strickland defeated Brian Cage in this match. I'm still totally not on board with not having your main event be the world champion.
No one cares
It was
anymore.
not. It
No
was
one
a
gives
one
shit
world
about
title
it.
match. It was another one of them eliminator matches.
Yeah.
Still, he's your world
After
heavyweight
after
champion.
He just got jumped last week by all three of them.
Yeah.
Now it's eliminator match. Terrible fucking concept, by the way. I don't know if I've mentioned that before.
After this, we had Tony Storm versus Harley.
You know, I ranked that eliminator match. Sorry, Austin. I like that eliminator match right up there with the best of 7.
See, I like the best of 7 series. That best of 7 series was fire.
Digital media title, the fucking best of 7, and then that fucking eliminator.
That best of 7 series went so fucking hard. I don't know what you're talking about.
It went long. It didn't go hard. It went long.
Long and hard, just like how you like it.
No,
so
peacock.
it's fine.
It wasn't.
So after this, we had Tony Storm versus Harley Cameron, where Storm defeated Cameron.
Is Tony Storm looking older? Is her hair getting gray? Is she coloring her hair gray? Is she getting ready to suck Mariah May's nipples? Every time that they're together, it looks like she's getting ready to fuck her.
Hey, I mean, Tony Khan's a fan of old school ECW, and they did have the lesbian angle with Kimono Wanalea and what's her name?
Listen, it's weird. Like I don't know. Tony Storm is like every time Mariah opens her mouth, she's got her rubbing her face on her chest and her like they're gonna make out. They're gonna make out. And I'm for it. I need a clock for that.
Maybe that's what the clock is
for them or for you.
I mean, I won't need much of a clock.
Real quick, got to back up a little bit. Going back to the swerve of Brian Cage, Prince Nana didn't come out with anyone
because
there was no Prince Nana.
He got his ass beat last week, I think.
Yeah.
But
he went through a table and was out the next week. Came back the next week.
Yeah.
It's AEW. What do you expect?
Fair enough. And for your main event of the evening, we had Okada versus Dax Harwood for the Continental Breakfast Championship.
Oh my God! Please tell me Dax Harwood won.
No.
What?
Okada defeated Harwood. Who would have guessed? Who would have thought?
How do they keep putting? If everything's about a record, how comes Dax Harwood keeps getting these matches when he never wins?
Yeah.
CM Punk was right.
Yep.
Get rid of the ranking system.
Rainmaker won via. I'm sorry, he used the Rainmaker after a low blow behind the ref's back. The Elite came out to attack Harwood. Danielson and Wheeler tried to help, but were taken down. And who else but the Rubber Man himself, Darby Allin, comes out and attacks Jack Perry with a skateboard.
Best fur jacket ever.
You were kind of jealous, weren't you?
I immediately was on Amazon.
I bet you were. But
they don't have one in your size, though, Jason.
Tiffany Stratton changing her line to doing time instead of Tiffy time.
So yeah, fucking.
You just went straight to the punchline that time.
I like it. Finally, cut out the fucking shit. Yeah,
So-
I didn't get to watch the main event. Actually, now that I think about it, I watched most of this. I thought I only watched a little bit, but I never watched most of it. And I stayed awake through the Christopher Daniels match. So.
Shocking.
So yeah, somehow the man who
Jack
had
Perry.
a broken foot gets hit by a bus, still fucking standing, comes back.
Looks great.
And apparently, from what I've read online, he's replacing
he's
Eddie
the
Kingston.
new fourth in the Anarchy
Anarchy.
in the arena. So
Bro's gonna
he's
jump off
probably-
the top of the fucking stadium, fucking coffin drop from the top of the stadium.
Now, who's in this? Who are the 8 participants in this shit show?
The Bucks, Okada.
and
Jack
Jack Perry.
Perry. Oh yeah, I'll cut you off, but you were getting ready to mention Jack Perry at commentary.
dropping the what do you have? Woo Energy?
I don't know what he
I
fucking
don't know
dumped
what
on
it
him.
was, but he
It
dumped
didn't burn Shivani's hair off, so I don't think it was Woo Energy. Didn't burn his
That was
eyes.
funny as shit.
It was pretty funny. Poor Shivani. Eddie had a match with Gabe Kidd, great wrestler, by the way, and lost and whatnot.
Don't see that.
Yeah, what
Who?
was that? When was that?
I was gonna say it's not on this little breakdown that I have over here on the left.
Yeah, I thought Eddie was hurt.
Unless he's talking about fucking Eddie Edwards, baby.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Yeah, he just lost his last that New Japan.
Yeah, he lost a strong title and he got
Strong title,
hurt in the
yeah.
process. So I don't remember seeing that Eddie match.
Too many titty chops and he tore something.
I think he was who hurt their foot.
Darby.
That
did.
was-
New Japan 2-3 days ago. Yeah.
Yeah, that was in New Japan. Yep.
Yeah, he got hurt in a capacity crowd of 7.
Darby.
But
broke
no,
his
that was New Japan. That
ankle his
crowd was
foot or
packed.
whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was that long ago, and he's back already.
Who's that?
Darby from breaking his foot.
Well, he broke his foot and got hit by a fucking bus, and he's
Yeah.
still there.
Yeah, his face was fucked up. He had a hose or something hanging out of his nose. Like he was drainage. Darby's fucking not human. He's not
He's
human.
That's what I said. He's literally made of fucking rubber.
He's a fucking alien. For sure he's an alien. So anyway, that's gonna be pretty much it for us today. We are, well, I don't know about but we have ATCW Sean Adams Memorial Cup this weekend, Saturday, May 18th. Still some good tickets available. Only a couple front row left. I think pretty much all the front rows sold out. I heard Kerry Von Erich called him a pussy. Okay. Well, Kerry Von Erich didn't have a foot to break.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you guys are looking for some local indie action, I will be there. Austin, you will not be there.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to make it work. The wedding's at 3. I'm gonna stay for a little bit and try to hit Leadfoot all the way down.
Done. Done. Just watch whatever in the middle of your console like I do.
Yeah,
Scotty,
exactly.
Ricky, will you be there?
I'm gonna be there. Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah. So it should be a pretty good night. I think there's about 8 matches on the card. No, wait a minute. I'm lying. There's 10, 11 matches on the card. 5 of them. Nope, I'm lying. 7 matches on the card, I think. There's a heavyweight title match, a title for title, AK, the TCW champion versus the Lucius Swede, rich guy stuff, with the ATCW title. We have the Shaw Memorials Cup, which is 5 matches. The 5 winners move on to a ladder match where the title will be suspended above the ring. Probably not. I don't know how they're going to get it up there. But yeah, it's going to be suspended above the ring, and it is a ladder match.
There's still the rope hanging up there on the ceiling.
Yeah, well, that's Tiffany Stratton put that up there.
Easy.
No, she didn't. Okay, that's why I was going through my show notes. I thought that's what. But anyway, it'll be suspended above the ring. It should be a pretty good night of wrestling. ATCW always tries to bring the fun. So, and I'll be there. So fuck. Unless I get canceled after this. So.
High probability, but
anyway, if you're catching us on YouTube, we have really made some YouTube has slowed down for us for some reason. It's probably been a week since we had a subscriber, which is weird, but it's okay.
Bullshit.
It's bullshit. It's okay though. But our Instagram and our Facebook page we're growing those. Our Instagram page is growing. Our Twitter is not growing unless it is a bot with big boobies. Which is fine too, I guess. So, Twitter is this fucking cesspool. I was gonna do angry tweets today, but there were just so many, and it was just too much, so I didn't do it. There was a lot of angry tweets, but anyway, if you're catching us on all these platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can also hear us on iTunes, Spotify, not Google Play because Scotty killed it, but it's now YouTube Play. You can catch us there. Make sure you go like and subscribe and ring the bell. If you're on this video right now, and there's not a lot of, but make sure you go like the video you see right now. We are live. Go like it. Give us a thumbs up. If there's 10 people in here, I need 10 fucking likes. It's not a big deal. If you're on here,
They need a middle finger on there. I bet we get a lot more of those.
Nikita Koloff says, I have 2,000 followers on Twitter, and all of them are single females from Korea. I actually believe that. Mine are from Russia. So it's weird. It's weird. Like, oh, you have a new follower, Wilma Fingerdew. So I don't know any of these people. So whatever. But make sure you go like, subscribe, ring the bell. Let's grow. We're trying to grow. We're chasing right now. We are chasing Independent Rewind, and they are kicking our ass. Now they had a 3-year start on us, or 4-year start, or however long.
It was like 6.
Whatever. They've been around. They went to school with Christopher, the Falling Angel. So we're trying to catch them. It doesn't look like we're going to catch them before they hit 1,000. They still got a little ways to go. But you know what? Fuck those guys.
754.
What?
Yeah.
Somebody like this? Somebody. Nikita Koloff probably created a new account, but I'm good with that. New bot.
Maybe it was Tiffany Stratton.
It might have been Tiffany Stratton. She loves our coverage and our praise and Scotty's coverage.
Whoa.
So anyway, that's good.
Tell Nikita to reach out to her, see if we can get her on here for a cameo.
I mean, right now is probably the lowest you're going to be able to get her for.
No way. Oh my God.
It should be a way off between Hardway and Independent. Well, we lost. Oh, wait a minute. That's a good. If you put all 4 of us together, so I'm going to guess. I'm sure Frosty's still on here. Frosty's probably about 4. Right? 354. He's got to be close to 4, right?
I think when he was on here the other time, he said he was close to 4.
Yeah, and Steve's just a tad bit smaller. He is probably, I would imagine Steve's probably around 350, 325.
We're looking at about 750.
Yeah, 750. I am 230 right now. 225, 230. Right?
Yeah.
Scotty, you're 200 and what?
Yeah, I'm 407. So I'm
4, 5, 6. We're fucked. So that's 630. Austin?
Yeah, I put
never mind.
over at
We'll wait on Austin. Ricky
158.
158. So we're good. If we drop Austin, listen, I can fix it. I can fix it right now. Now we can officially say that we are the lighter of the 2 podcasts. I just got rid of Austin off screen. Just kidding. He's back. It's got to be a cleaning product 409. Shit.
Well, hey, you know what? I'll wipe the floor with you. How about that?
There you. Ooh.
We get about another 20 here from Mr. Puffers.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Gee, yeah, that is a fat ass.
Yeah.
That is a fat ass cat. Mr. Puffers, diabetic Puffers.
Not
You guys
yet.
share the same insulin needles?
Nah.
So I had a cat that I had to give insulin to twice a day.
I had one back in the day too.
Yeah.
He's not there yet.
You have one there now.
No, he's not there yet.
Is he eating all your sugar that you're not allowed to eat? Is that what's going on?
He doesn't eat table food, really. He's the dumbest damn cat I've ever seen.
I call. You're right.
I'm going all in.
Yeah, I definitely call.
Like I try and give him like chicken or whatever when we're eating chicken or ham.
Yeah, but you gotta take the fucking feathers and the beak off of it.
Maybe it needs the feathers in the beak because I put a piece down on the floor. He'll eat like one small piece and he won't touch anything else.
Until you fucking walk away from your plate and you come back and your plate's missing.
No, he doesn't do that. Like I said, dumbest damn cat I've ever seen.
Nikita Koloff says he had a cat that he used to have to give hot beef and
God.
Oh shit.
Are we talking to who we're talking to? The dead spirit of freaking Virgil. Like I swear that's the spirit of Virgil coming back to talk to us. Mr. Hot Beef himself.
All right, I'm gonna throw up. All right, well, let's go do it. Again, thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next week. And please come out to ATCW. If you come out to ATCW and tell me that if you watched today, or if you watched this at all, I'll sign an 8x10 for you.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm going to not sign my name on it because you got to pay for that. But I'll sign someone's fucking name on it.
If Austin doesn't show up, we'll sign Austin's name on it.
Nikita Koloff says Tiffany Stratton does not approve of Virgil. Terrible. And canceled.
Nikita's on fire today.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Oh shit! Deadpool's bringing limited T-shirts. Hopefully, it's not of his big dumb fucking face.
Limited T-shirts. I cannot wait to see what's on this T-shirt. Austin's hair.
No, I was gonna say it better be him with the ish hair. So.
I think it's Owen's head on Owen's cock. Oh, shit. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time.
On the hard way.
Peace.